All right, and we are all set up for our next incredible run by organMike. This will be Ultima, the first age of darkness. All quests, all aliens. Take it away.
Thank you very much. I'm joined here by Mageius, who's going to help me with commentary. And the first thing we need to do is start the game. Now, I'm under a bit of a time crunch here, not just because I'm speedrunning, so I want to get it moving. This does take its time. We need to generate a new character. So we're going to generate in slot 1. We need full agility, 25. We can have 30 points to distribute. We can distribute a maximum of 15 to each spot. Then we select an elf, male, doesn't matter, male, female, and wizard. We need wizard for the end, and the suggestion for the name I got was Kirk. So we're going to use Kirk. Actually, we'll go old-timey. We'll spell it with a Y. There we go. All right, save this character, yes.
Later.
All right, continue previous game, game number 1, and the time will start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Noise off. There will be no sound coming from the game until the very end. We go over here, the Castle of Lord British, and in any percent run, you wouldn't see this at all. But we need to do all quests, so we need to offer him service, and he tells me to go forth and find the Grave of the Lost Soul. It's on my map. It's all right. We give him money, and he, in exchange, gives us hit points. That's how we heal in this game. And we go wandering up this way.
And we're moving, we're
moving, and we're going to quit and save outside here. And we are going to go to the Castle of the Lost King. We're going to try and steal ourselves a good weapon. Bow and arrows is not a good weapon. We got caught. Can I get out without getting beat up too badly? Okay, we'll give it a second try. No. This is a reset point. If I don't get a good weapon here... Rope and spikes is not a weapon. Pistol! There we go. We'll ready that pistol. And we are going to go talk with the king. We're going to offer him our service. And I'm going to shoot him in the face. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
And then we will shoot his jester and kill him. The jester gives me a key. It opens one of these 2 cells. I check the wrong cell first. It is the wrong key. So we'll step out, we'll save again, and we'll try again. We need to kill this guard, so we'll kill him anyway. Thou dost find a pistol. One of the best. It gets better. It gets better. Oh, good. Second try, right key. The reason we checked the wrong door first is because that guard can come up from the south and catch us if we go through that door. Rescue the princess. 500 hit points, experience, and gold. Or coins, rather. It's not gold. Gold pieces are worth 100 coins. That's not important. We need to go over here, and we need to buy ourselves a raft. Because we need to do some oceanic travel, and what's better than a few timbers lashed together and a big bed sheet strung up for a sail? So
I mean, there's better things. You will be getting something that is much better later on.
Yeah, but not for ocean travel.
Fair.
There's the rustic pleasantness of this for the ocean. Now, normally we would not go this way, but over here we have another castle. The signpost quests are not necessary to complete the game, but I am doing all quests, so I have to do this. The Tower of Knowledge. Do not return until the quest is done. I don't try and rescue princesses from here because it's real hard. A lot of guards get in your way.
You want to explain why you rescued the princess?
I did. It gives hit points, coins, and experience. That's the best way to grind all of those things.
So
experience in this game
princesses.
really doesn't have a lot of purpose. Yeah. So yeah, he wants us to kill a Balron. I instead shoot him in the face and kill his jester. And we'll kill his guard too. And we got the wrong key. Okay. The jester's key only opens one of those doors. It's random 50-50 chance. People who've looked into the code have found out that that 50-50 chance is determined when you enter the castle by the frame count. So it's really unmanipulable at the moment.
Unless anybody wants
we may
to
figure it out sometime. Yeah. So we're going to head around. This is the first continent we were at. We're going to go around it. Over here, we're going to find a signpost. It's the Pillars of Protection. It's not a signpost we need. If I were to visit it, it would raise my agility by 10%. But I don't care. So, I believe I mentioned, or maybe I didn't, this game originally came from 1981, meaning it's one of the few games I play that is older than I am. Offer service. He wants me to kill a lich. I'm going to instead shoot him in the face and kill his jester.
You know,
you'll find that's a repeated pattern.
You know, killing the jester just makes you wonder, why does he have the key to the jail cell for the princess?
Because it's funny. It's the only thing I can think of. Okay, the reason we shoot the king in the face when we have the opportunity is because the jester moves around crazily. So the original is from 1981. This is the 1987 PC remake. All right, we've failed that one again. I might have to reload. Reloading involves closing out and opening back up, so it causes problems. And that guard was particularly nasty. Okay.
Got a princess to rescue.
Hopefully this guard will not be. Yeah, we got the princess, and not doing so hot on the hit points.
I wonder.
That's all right.
Chat, you want to come up with your best names for the princesses?
Okay, we come to the city of Gauntlet, and over here we need to purchase some magic. We need to buy, 5 ladder up spells, because we need to go into the dungeon, and that's the best way to get out of the dungeon. And we need 5 create spells. We just need 1 create spell, but buying more is for safety. And that we won't need until the end of the game. Now, if we weren't a wizard class, we would not have access to either the create or kill spell. We don't need the kill spell, but the create spell is important.
Yeah, that's for Space Dracula, right?
Yeah. Once more, we offer our service here. The Pillar of Ozymandias is the next one we have to find. The quests just... we have now 6 of the quests, I believe. Yeah, they do have an organ. It's behind me. We need to buy 4 ladder down spells. I have one eye on chat, if you're wondering. So yes, Osmorn, I do actually run from a church. That is an organ behind me. That's where the name comes from. Here we go. All right, so that is 6 quests assigned, none completed at the moment.
At the moment.
3 signpost quests, 3 dungeon quests. Oh look, that sea serpent just disappeared when I changed continents. And we go over here. This is the Tower of Knowledge. This is one of our quests that we had to do. So it gives us some intelligence. It says a quest has been completed. Fantastic. So 6 quests assigned, 1 completed. 6 out of 8. And 1 out of 8 completed. And over we go.
No gems left. And no gems yet.
No gems yet, yeah. Gem quests come after the dungeons. Yeah.
Do you want to explain what those are for?
In time. In time. We'll get there. There is an order to all things.
True.
So yeah, these quests here for the ones who tell us to go and kill something. They're telling us they're going to give us some information and a valuable gem when we complete them. Guards are not being kind. Ooh, and neither are the keys.
Yeah, the princess does not want to be rescued.
Yeah.
Although you know where she is.
One of the things they did when they upgraded the game, normally in the original you had to hit A and the attack direction every time you wanted to attack something. Like so. This one, they put that as a shortcut on the number pad arrow keys. So I can just hold down a number pad arrow key.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, and now we just grab a few princesses to boost our hit points before we go do the dungeon quests.
Because, of course, saving the girl gives you a lot of EXP. Also, don't forget you're down to 14 food, but you're probably keeping an eye on that one.
Oh, I got one eye on that. If my food ever hits 0, I'm dead instantly. However, I have a prayer spell. The prayer spell is just, not really a spell, it's actually like, get down on your knees and pray. And it will restore it when used in the overworld. It will restore your food to 15 if your food is below 15. Oh, come on, one more. I need one more princess. Then, even though I haven't got the hit points, I'll have the money.
Yep, money makes the world go round.
Well, money gives me hit points. So
that too, because you're basically paying off the king.
Yeah.
Or Lord if it's Lord Brutus.
Well, he's still a king. Sitting in a king's throne.
True. Do you want to explain...
ruling over a kingdom. There we go.
Do you want to explain the importance of Lord Brutus?
Lord Brutus is the maker of the game, or the avatar of the maker of the game. We're going to pay off this particular king. Offer pence, 23.39. There we go. There's some hit points. We're going to kill his guard. I should have shot him in the face, but I didn't. And I'm going to kill his jester, and we're going to see if we can get one more princess. With a little luck. Of course, that coin flip came up bad. Alright, we're going to ready our prayer spell because we're going to need it. Down to 7 food. Food ticks down in the overworld and only in the overworld, but still, if it hits 0, I'm dead. So I don't want that to happen. You know, because I want to win. So this is our last quest to be assigned. This is the last king we need to talk to. The Southern Signpost. Coincidentally, will also be the last quest that we complete. All right, and now we're going to go do the dungeon quests. We need to go to up here. Dungeons are procedurally generated, but they're generated. They're not random. They're based at they're decided at the beginning of the game. Enter the dungeon. Ready my ladder down spell. Shoot that giant rat. So the dungeons are all 10 by 10, and in the second column we can find this ladder down. We climb down, and then we cast ladder down, and this is on floor 3. There's my gelatinous cube, 1 quest down already. Good. Floor 5. There's a carrion creeper. Oh, good. We might get them all on the way down instead of having to come back up for them. There's a lich. Wow. The quests are being kind. No, we're not fighting the gremlin. Gremlin stole half my food. Okay, we just need a Balron. We're doing real good here.
Because
Ready,
gremlins are
spell.
always hungry.
Yeah, there's a Mind Whipper. I'm going to climb down before that Mind Whipper decides to do intelligence damage. There's the Balron. Wow. Great quest, RNG. I'm getting out of here. We're just using ladder up spells and climbing right back up. And out we go.
Basically creating invisible ladders constantly.
Yeah. And so, first of all, we will go over here to the Castle Rondoran, where quite an assemblage of monsters is piled up on the north. And we're going to turn in our first quest.
Huzzah!
Gives me a green gem, and we need a time machine in order to win. And since we're here, we might as well kill the jester and try and rescue the princess.
Save the girl, save the world.
For efficiency. At this point, we don't need hit points, although, you know, the way the guards are beating on me, maybe we do. All right, so there's... You're going to see me stop every so often to recast that... Now I have to watch out because it's real easy for me to forget. And if I forget, well, I'm going to die.
Oh, I'll remind you here and there.
Slow. Yeah, good.
You keep going, I'll remind you when it gets to like 5 or 4.
Great. Yeah. Potentis laudis. I don't know, if you watch RPG Limit Break, I actually did this run. Well, not this run. I did any percent at RPG Limit Break with my daughter. So it's definitely worth watching. She was adorable. Potentis
I saw
laudis.
the end part of that. I saw the end part of that one.
She was absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have asked for a better co-pilot. All right, this is one of the quests we need to complete. This is the Pillar of Ozymandias, and it's got the famous quote from Percy Shelley's poem. On the pillar, these words are written, "My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my work, ye mighty, and despair not around remains." Here's the Grave of the Lost Soul. It's the quest that Lord British sent us on at the start of the game. We have now completed 3 signpost quests, and we need to turn them in. We've also completed all our gem quests and turned one of those in.
I will point out that this is before the world became Britannia, right?
Yep, this is Caesarea. The first 3 games were in Caesarea, then the world becomes Britannia, and for Ultima 4, when the game really sort of finds its stride, or when the series finds its stride. And it's a really interesting game. If you're interested in old RPGs, Ultima 4 is a fantastic game, well worth play. So we'll turn in that. 11 points of strength. If you want to build up your strength, the only way to do it is do the signpost quests.
To be fair, also the game predates stuff like both Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Ultima 3 and Wizardry are considered inspirations for Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. Okay, Shamino says I can take 9 items from his storeroom, so we're going to go over here. We're going to get a Reflect Suit. First try. Fantastic. That means that I can survive decompression. And we'll just steal a whole bunch. We'll just grab a whole bunch more food. That jester is way too close to the guard on the right. Or on the left. I'm losing track of my left and right. Fantastic. There we go. All right, let's go kill this guard. Since you're here, rescue a princess, you know. There we go.
Save the girl.
Yeah. Well, right now is when I need monies.
You got about 840, now 1348.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, I have one eye on it. We're all good.
Oh, I know.
That's one of the things when you play a lot of these old games, you get used to keeping track of like 500 different things at once. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's better than having the XP route and coin route from some of the things I've heard about a lot of other old games.
Oh, there's a hidden archer there. I have done experience routing and coin routing. It's just a matter of rescuing a lot of princesses. So we're back here at the Castle of Lord British. So one of the long-standing traditions in Ultima games is trying to kill Lord British, and in Ultima 1 you could do it. In the original, you could do it. In this one, you can't. He decided after everyone tried to kill him that he would make himself indestructible. So like I can sit here and hold this, shoot him with the pistol forever. I just actually really needed a drink.
Fair.
So this was a convenient spot to take one. So yeah, you can sit here and try and shoot him forever. He never actually dies.
Yeah.
The other kings you can kill. You can absolutely kill the other kings, and I have done it. When it's used as an incentive, sometimes I go and kill Chamino, because Chamino is Lord British's stand-in. Oh yeah, there's the wrong key. Can't even give me the right key after all that. After I shoot the king however many times. Okay, we'll
get away from the guards.
Yeah. With the princess tailing behind me, I can get away from the guards because she blocks them up. They can't get close. This guy can be deked out though. Boom, out we go. All right, there's 3 signpost quests turned in.
I guess if you have a princess with you, she's basically seducing the guards so you can get away.
That could be. And here is for a time of all 4 gems are required to launch a time machine. Yup. Oh, what am I doing? Killing the guard before killing the jester is not the right order of things. Doesn't actually matter, but maybe it'll be good luck. I don't know.
RNG manipulation. You guess you can call it
RNG manipulation. We'll call it that. Yeah. Okay. We still have not completed the last signpost quest. And we have not turned in the last gem quest. We've got 2 signpost quests to turn in, 1 still needing completion, and we have 1 gem quest to turn in. And then we need to get to the all aliens part of the run.
So how many do you think you're going to see tonight?
I don't know. Like I said, the usual is probably around 30. When we did a test run of this last night, it provided only 20 aliens, which was fantastic. Weird. But it was nice. So we're going to get out here. We're going to kill this guy.
Do you want to explain why you have to kill aliens?
I will when I get there.
Okay.
Here we go. A princess will help a space ace through time. Now you know. That cryptic message is what... Yeah. Oh, good. There we go. That's the last princess well, not the last princess I need to get. I'm going to need to get one more. But that's the last princess I need for grind purposes. Now we're going to walk over here. Overland travel? What is this nonsense? Well, this is the southern signpost here, so... Gives me a point of charisma.
Mm-hmm.
I am now slightly more beautiful. A
Does
little bit
that actually
prettier.
even matter?
Can't you tell? Alright, and we get to go over here. And talk to the king, turn in this signpost quest.
We're not gonna...
Yep. We will then go over here. And go to our last location. We should have all the gems. Check my status. Yep, 4 gems. All good.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get more of the gems, you absolutely can. It just involves continually redoing those quests.
Which I believe does not help then?
That is referred to in the community as a complete waste of time. It does nothing whatsoever.
Mind you, if you could actually get away with just having 4 of one gem to complete the game, would you?
Well, it's probably slower to go in and out of a dungeon and go get that same gem over and over again, even if it's for a gelatinous cube. It's probably much faster to especially the way the quest monsters lined up this time. I barely had time to mention the dungeons.
True.
So, oh yeah, here's a gelatinous cube on the way down. Oh yeah, and then there's the next one on the way down.
And
which way do I go around this?
You did feed the gremlins tonight.
Yeah, I did feed the gremlins. Where am I going? There.
Glad it's not after midnight on that one.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to constantly keep spawning them.
It's okay, we didn't get him wet. Alright, there's our last signpost quest turned in. That's all 4 unnecessary quests. And let us go in the city of Arnold, and we'll go to the transport shop. And since we're past 3,000 steps, the transport shop has added a shuttle and an air car. Oh, money is a little tighter than I'd like.
You could try to rescue a princess.
I could try and rescue Princess and Rondor in here. I will also make sure I don't starve. We'll try and rescue the Princess of Rondorn here. I'd like at least 1,500 because the docking fees. Good, there we go.
Yep, because once you...
I'd really like at least 2,000, but... Yeah.
So
I'd really like at least 2,000, but... Yeah.
Yeah. So, space the final frontier?
Yeah. These are the voyages of some guy in a shuttle. All right, so there's a whole pile of them. All those H's are hostiles. They arrive in packs of 1 to 3, and I have to kill them all for the purposes of this run. I'm slowly rooting in my mind. Spef, did you have something to say?
The only thing I'll hop in here for, there's been so much going on in this run. I'm really, I'm just overwhelmed with all the information coming in for how old of a game this is. I really like it. This is really fun. But yeah, I just wanted to...
Here we go into dogfighting, so...
Well, I just wanted to remind everyone, we've still got those bid wars open, and the Yeet Morris incentive for Stardew Valley, that run is coming up next. So if you want to get any donations in towards those bid wars, or to complete the Yeet Morris incentive, we are at 30 out of $40. Now is the time to do it before that run starts. I think we have a good amount of time during the run to also complete those, but you know, why not get those in before the run? I know for the dog versus cat incentive, those will need to be in pretty early. So get those donations in, ! Donate. All right, back to you.
All right, thanks. So what I'm doing now is a dogfighting simulator in space, because why not? Because this game was written in Mad Libs, it's fantastic. So all of those hostiles I have to take out, but this shuttle is not particularly well equipped for it. Notice it's small shields, only 1,000 shields, only 1,000 fuel. I'm going to switch to a fighter jet, fighter plane, whatever you want to call it, fighter ship, which has a lot more shields and a lot more fuel. So we're going to just start going. We're going to go this way. View, change the view, speed 6, hyper jump, light speed! It's a tradition. I'm also 6, so you know, there we go. So when they shoot at me, it's random whether or not they shoot. And when they shoot, it's random whether or not they hit. The other ship has much more fuel. Hyper jump, light speed! But it also only has 1,000 shields. And the risk you're running there is that only survives about 3 to 4 hits. And I have a tendency to roll poorly. So...
That's like the amount of aliens.
Yeah.
What would you call that? The game rolling poorly for you?
There, I've been hit. It's just shooting like mad. The worst part is it delays. The cursor, when I press the button to move, just keeps going in one direction. And the aliens always move diagonally away from the cursor as much as they can. Oops. There we go.
Oh, it's hard to do diagonal movements then?
Light speed! Yeah, the cursor doesn't do diagonal movements, so you kind of have to drive them into it. Every time I move the cursor, every time I press the button to shift which way I'm going, it costs me fuel, 2 points of fuel. Every time I fire the ship's lasers, costs me 5, so I want to try and be as efficient as possible. And I've complained about this before, but the hitboxes on these things are really weird.
Yeah, they're TIE fighters.
They're further up and
shields.
Yeah, they're further up and further to the right than you would expect. Yeah, I've taken 3 hits, so if I actually had either if I was flying around in the shuttle or if I was flying around in the other fighter, I would be at 37 shields right now, which would mean one ship shooting me, or one mistake and bouncing off the dock, the space dock, would immediately destroy me. Come on.
That's Yoko mode.
Okay, slow down. Droop. And inform and search. Yes, we'll take out that batch now. So we'll change view. Speed 6, hyper jump. Light speed! If you've never seen anything about the Ultima series, despite knowing of it for years, this is not emblematic of the later games. Ultima 3 really became much more straightforward fiction, are fiction. So straightforward. They're all fiction. Straightforward fantasy. Hyperjump. Light speed. And from 4 on, it's much more philosophical, and they're actually, like, they're really good games. Even this, which is ancient. Like I said, the actual game is older than I am.
Same here.
Hyperjump.
I mean, could you technically still call it more fantasy if it's the trope of having to be in a medieval world where you had former technology?
I suppose. It's all fantasy anyway.
Fantasy is subjective, I guess, in some degree.
Yeah, let's get around there. There we go.
You have a time machine.
Which way am I going? Hyperjump. Speed.
It's like
Feels like 1,000. It's going to be 900 when I finish the hyperjump. Now the last thing I have to do, I do have to return to Caesarea in a shuttle. This is not an atmospheric craft. Oh, I have achieved the rank of Space Ace. Isn't that lovely? This is not an atmospheric craft, so if I try to enter the atmosphere with it, it will explode.
And you have how many aliens left?
A lot. We'll be at this a bit, so Spef, if any donations come in, if there's any announcements to be made, this is a fine time for it.
Well, thank you very much. I do want to take this opportunity to, because it's been a little bit since I've said it, remind everyone about why we are here at Completithon 2023, because we are here to support and raise money for Somos Familia Valle. And so I just wanted to remind everyone that we're raising money for them and that they have a ton of programs for everybody to partake in if they would like to. This includes things like monthly meetings for support groups, including women of color over the age of 18, LGBTQ plus youth and allies ages 12 to 17, and queer and trans men of color over the age of 18, all of which are completely free services. So please, you can go check out their calendar at somosfamiliavalle.org/calendar if you or anyone you know might be interested in these support groups. And again, you can do !charity in chat to get to that website and access all of their resources.
Sounds great. It's a great cause. All right, so we dock, we refuel, and restore our shields. Okay,
you have to be very precise with getting the docking in.
Very picky. Very picky. I'm going to go this way. Right? This way? Yes, it does loop around. View 6, hyperjump. Light speed.
Better question is, what warp speed do you think they're going? Or do you think they're just doing Star Wars light speed there?
Hyperspace, it's a hyperjump.
Fair.
I actually, in my mind, it's the Spaceballs ludicrous speed that they go to.
Oh, God.
They've gone to plaid. Hyperjump! Plaid!
But at least they're not jamming you.
My brains are going into my feet.
I still love the fact that basically they were able to do a lot of the Star Wars references because they flat out turned down the rights to being able to do any merchandising. That's why they were able to rip on Star Wars. Although ironically, they still riffed on it for the whole fact that they had to give up the merchandising rights.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Then again, that's also how George Lucas made a lot of his money, because at the time, merchandising was looked as not the most important thing, but only the box office numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Although, fun Star Wars trivia for you. Steven Spielberg actually owned, I don't know if he still does after they sold it to Disney, some of the rights to Star Wars.
Why not? And he and Lucas are friends, so...
Yeah,
Yes, Spef? What's up, Spef?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I thought I heard you on the line there.
I also thought I heard myself, which is very strange. I don't quite know what happened, but yeah.
Echoes from the past.
It's all good. We actually had a donation come in, so you know, it could just be the universe saying, "Hey, maybe we should read this donation," because we had $27 come in from Mel 1997. It had no comment. However, the donation did take us over to complete the incentive for Stardew Valley Yeet Morris. So we will be seeing Morris get yeeted. Incredible. Oh, very excited for that. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful. And this money also went towards the Adopt a Pet bid war, bringing us to have Adopt a Dog in the lead by just $1. Oh, no. So Adopt a Cat is at $70, and now Adopt a Dog is at $71. Dog is winning. Let's keep that lead going. Or if you're a cat person, you know, you could come and snipe it, but I don't recommend you do that. I think you should. You know,
I'm very much a cat person.
Keep the dog in the lead, but you know, but my opinion is that everybody's entitled to their own love of an animal, and just show that love with your donations, and you know, choose which side you believe in. But right now, they will be adopting a dog.
So I switched to speed 8 if I'm going to do several hyper jumps in a row without dealing with aliens, just because it's faster.
It's hard to control, like you said.
Yeah. But I can't really control the aiming mechanism well enough at that speed yet.
Make sure you could use a mouse.
Again, 1981 for the Apple II. I'm not sure that a mouse was an option at that point.
Don't believe so on that one. Nor was touchscreen.
Touchscreen definitely no.
I think you technically had some form of it, but it was. If you had, it would basically have been maybe like a small inch, if that. It basically probably delayed like all hell from the language.
I know there were light pens.
There's still
but
light
I don't
pens
know
out
they were
there.
From 1981.
There's still light pens out there.
Oh, I know they exist, but there were light pens that worked with the CRT because it would know where the beam was.
Yeah, light guns.
So the problem is, I should have grabbed a little more. These aliens are really shooty today.
Yeah, they know you're trying to hurry
really
up.
Accurate.
They know you're trying to hurry up.
Actually, my real worry is my fuel and my money.
You have about one more trip in for space refuel and about a little bit left.
Yeah, but the problem is I have to switch back to my shuttle to land.
Yeah. Is it technically a soft lock if you don't have enough money then?
Uh-huh.
Wow. They were cruel.
Okay, how are we going to do this? We're going to go slow. I'm so sorry. So this is why I speed it up to speed 6 when I do my hyper jumps. But I need to have enough fuel to get back. And I think I'm going to have to land, go and grind a couple princesses. I wasn't expecting this many aliens, especially after yesterday.
Yeah, like you got near perfect RNG yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was literally 20 aliens. You need to kill 20 aliens to become a space ace, and it only generated 20. So now I'm gonna have to be real careful.
And to be fair, that's why you have the estimate the way it is.
Double check. Yeah, okay, I'm in the right spot. In the center of the sector, it's a 7x7 sector. In the center is the planet of Caesarea. We're going to take this real careful.
So is this the worst luck you've seen for getting alien-wise?
Okay, we're gonna land, we're gonna grab a couple princesses, and we're gonna come back.
Don't hit the sun.
No, that's instant death. Alright. I was not expecting to have to do this, especially after yesterday.
Sometimes you just have to rescue a couple of princesses to fund your space travel. It happens to all of us.
Yeah, it's the age-old story.
Yeah.
Although doing this now will save me one step because I am a space ace. There is a time machine. I'm ready for time travel, and there is a time machine far to the northwest. So I don't have to come back and do that after. Normally I would have to do that after doing all the space travel stuff. We'll get one more so that I can afford to switch ships.
I still find it amusing that the Jester actually has the key there.
And the Jester will say it too. If you watch at the bottom of the screen, the status screen, every so often the Jester will say, "I have the key." Yeah. They're just asking to be taken out.
Or talks to.
No, you can't talk. In this game, there's no talking. There's only transacting.
So you're basically paying them to do whatever to do everything?
Well, you pay the king to heal you, so there we go. And we're out of here. All right, now we should be able to clean up the last of the aliens. There should be 2 time machines waiting for me now.
Don't forget to eat.
I'm not. In fact, you know what? We'll just make that nice and simple. We will go and buy some food. It's going to cost 4 pence each. I can then purchase 10. There we go. That should be more than enough. All right, take off again. And go immediately.
It looks like you're lined up.
Yep. That. Inform and search. Oh, they all came back. I didn't know they did that. Cool. Can we just pretend I did it?
Good to know for next time.
Yeah, it's good to know
this.
for next time. Yeah. Well, because the fact is I had like 3 clusters left.
Yes.
I had 1 cluster left here, I had 2 clusters left there, and I also have only about 10 minutes before I have to go, so
there,
we'll pretend I did it. Yay, I did it. Thank you, everyone. That was fantastic.
So many aliens.
I'm sure
Oh my
all
gosh.
Amazed.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder.
I'm sure you're all amazed by my prowess. It didn't re-roll them. I think they just all came back.
More than likely.
All right, I don't need to go in there because I've already got a time machine. Let's go finish this off. There's our time machine. There's 2 time machines. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to ready our create spell because we'll be needing that. We're going to board the time machine. So we've got the 4 gems. They fit in each hole. There's a button marked launch, and thou art locked in with nothing to do but press it. So you press the black button, lights begin to dance across the screen, generators shake, the small craft begins to tremble, and then we feel a strong magic pulling us from the craft, and we face the evil Mondaine himself. There we go. And we're going to use a create spell to create a wall right there. We're going to use another one over here to create a wall there. We're going to grab the gem. It's destroyed. He's going to be irritating, so I'm going to shoot him a lot. He's going to run away, turn into a bat. If you don't put a wall up there, he runs all over the arena. But I can stand here and shoot him, and this is... Oh, we've done this again, huh? This is... time.
GG's.
Thank you.
And there's that music.
That's it. That's the entirety of the sound you hear in this game. You can't actually turn that bit off. I normally do a dramatic reading, too, of this final... So, a rain of silver lightning heralds the death of Mondaine. Fleeting glimpses of fates avoided rush through thy mind as the arcane power of the mage's dying scream echo in thine ears. 1,000 years pass in but a moment's time as a strange sleep overcomes thee. Upon awakening, thou dost find thyself in new surroundings. A stately youth in violet robes helps thee to thy feet, whereupon thou dost see the thousands who gaze upon thee in adoration. Thy selfless heroism hath saved our people, my worthy one. Should our gratitude alone not be enough to sustain thee, know that I, Lord British, hereby ordain that the entire realm of Cesaria be at thy service for all time henceforth. So let it be done. Press Ctrl-Alt-Delete to restart. And that's the game.
Huzzah!
Well, thank you for having me. I need to get out of here. We got some singing happening in this very spot in about 5 minutes, so and I have to be part of it. So so thank you very much, and good luck with the rest of the marathon, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much, organMike, and thank you again for that run. I know we had some iffy stuff going on with aliens, but you handled it like a champ. That was awesome. Thanks again for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Mageius, for commenting with me.
Not a problem. Not a problem. You basically spoke all the way through it, and
I'm used to doing it myself, so I talk a lot.
Well, hey, let's put it this way. You also learned something new about the game.
That's never happened before.
A
classic. And let's hope it happens again.
All right. Well, thank you so much again. And it looks like we'll be moving on to Stardew is up next, I believe.
Oh, great.
Incredible. Let's give it up one more time in chat for organMike. That was an awesome run of a old but still awesome game. I personally, that was my first time seeing that particular run, and it was really cool to see. Ultima's a absolutely classic franchise, and just kind of seeing some of these origins, especially since we have other RPGs in the marathon, and there are many speedruns of lots of RPGs. Just really cool to see something that was that classic here for Completithon. Oh boy, we're gonna have to check this. We just had $5 come in from GMoney918. That has no comment, but went towards Adopt a Cat for the bid war. So the Stardew Valley bid war is now officially winning for Adopt a Cat at $75 versus Adopt a Dog for $71. So dog people, get in there, get that dog back on top. I'm watching you. I'm here. I'm holding you accountable. You can do it. I believe in you. Also, on that note, this is the end of my hosting shift, so I just want to thank everyone again for having me twice today on the mic here at Completithon. Thank you all so much for donating and for hanging out, all in benefit of Somos Familia Valle. There's some great work being done here, and we really appreciate all of you donating and just being here with us at this marathon. So coming up next, we have some more incredible speedrunning. We have Stardew Valley coming up. Fox Rocks will be taking over on the hosting mic, so I will leave it up to them to do those intros. But thank you all again, and I will see you later this week.
Everyone, thank you so much to Spef for that sign-off, that wonderful, wonderful handoff. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Fox Rocks. I am going to be your host through this fabulous Stardew Valley run. And once again, welcome to Completithon. We are raising money for Somos Familia Valle. And I hope you all are as excited as I am to see the epic speedrunning prowess of our runners coming up here soon. Let's see a quick update on that bid war that is going on for that cat versus dog, as we just heard from Spef. That Adopt a Cat incentive is at $75, whereas Adopt a Dog is at $71. Really excited to see where that goes. And Yeeting Morris has been met. I'm very excited. Morris should, in fact, get yeeted. And I'm really excited to see that. So hopefully we should get rolling here soon. Just as a reminder, if you'd like to help with future events like you've seen here at Completithon, we always have host volunteer applications before our events. These typically run alongside submissions and are announced in our Discord and Twitter. Keep an eye on those if you're interested in running production, tweeting the tweets, or maybe even hosting live on the mic, like I am right now. Even if you're just looking to volunteer for the first time, we would be happy to have you and get your foot in the door. I have to say, I love working with Completithon. I love all the work that we're able to do here, the charities we're able to support, and the community at large. And this is a great way to get involved in the event scene. If you're interested in speedrunning or a speedrunner yourself and just want to get involved, it's always a great way to do that. And speaking of that bed war from earlier, if you're always looking to donate, make sure to type !donate in the chat to get a link to our Tiltify page where you can make a direct donation. We have amazing incentives and bid wars for you to choose from, so make sure to get those donations in and help them get met.